When the first Indian Everest expedition was being planned, Kumar wanted to go at any cost. During the trials, he was the first army officer to be selected. In that summer of 1960, the expedition established its camp at South Col, at a height of 26,000 feet, one of the windiest places on earth. The first summit party, selected by the leader Brigadier Gyan Singh, Narendra Kumar, Sonam Gyatso and Nawang Gombu. On the 25th of May, the summit party reached a height of 28,300 feet. The summit was within reach, but a terrible blizzard forced them back. The members of the expedition were disappointed, but not dissatisfied. They had done their best. (1961). Kumar led an expedition to Nilkant. Kumar's expedition conquered the peak. But he paid a heavy price. He and 6 others spent 4 nights in a crevasse without food or water. Because of frostbite, 4 of Kumar's toes had to be amputated, and he spent a year in hospital. The doctors said no more mountaineering, but Kumar, being the bull that he is, was not about to give up. In 1964, he led an expedition to Nanda Devi, the highest peak in the central Himalayas. Because of bad weather, another expedition had turned back, but Kumar and his team decided to rough it out on half rations. Ultimately, 2 men were put on the top. This was the first successful Indian expedition to Nanda Devi. (1965), the year of the 3rd Indian Everest expedition. Leader, Commander Kohli. Deputy leader, Major Kumar, who was in charge of logistics. Despite his frost-bitten feet, he led ferries of Sherpas to ensure supplies to every camp. India created a record by putting 9 men on the top of Everest. In 1966, Kumar became the principal of the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute, the nursery of Indian climbers. By 1970, Bull's reputation was firmly established. His Majesty King Jigme Dorji Wangchuk invited him to lead an expedition to Chomalhari, named after a goddess, the protective deity of Bhutan. It was successful, but also tragic. The beautiful mountain claimed 3 lives, and despite intensive search, the bodies were never found. Ever since he confronted his first mountain, Trishul, Colonel Kumar had wanted to ski down these magnificent slopes. It took his team 10 days to reach the top. Altitude 23,360 feet. They skied down 8,000 feet to the base camp in 90 minutes, a world record. Bull now wanted to challenge Kanchenjunga. He led an army expedition to attempt the toughest route via the northeastern spur. Most mountaineers believed that this route was impossible. In the words of Lord Hunt, those who climb Kanchenjunga will achieve the greatest feat of mountaineering, for it combines in its defense climbing problems and objective dangers of a higher order than Everest. For the first time in the history of mountaineering, an expedition conquered Kanchenjunga via the northeastern spur, where other expeditions had failed for 25 years. Kumar remained, of course, an army man. At the High Altitude Warfare School, he trained officers and men to defend India's borders in the most inhospitable terrain imaginable. Once again, the madness of wanting to be among the mountains took hold. For 3 months, Bull and his team penetrated into the most remote region of the Himalayas. In the Karakoram range, Kumar's team reached a point sometimes referred to by geographers as the third pole. Because apart from the north and south poles, this is the most glaciated region in the world. The expedition reached Indira Col on the highest watershed in the world. There was Narendra Kumar at a point in the heart of Asia from which he could see China, Russia, Afghanistan, Pakistan and India, a stirring moment in anyone's life. Then came the Siakangri, the northernmost peak climbed by any Indian. now the Saltore Kangri, 25,400 feet, the highest peak in the eastern Karakorams. The nation has again and again recognized the guts and achievements of Colonel Kumar in many fields of endeavor. The PVSM, the Kirti Chakra, the Padma Shri, the AVSM, the Arjuna Award, the IMF Gold Medal,